In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the front CV axle on this BMW 325Xi. Let's get into it. Remove the wheel, use a 17mm socket, take the lug bolts out. Before I take the last one out, I'm just going to hold the wheel so it doesn't fall. Take that out, grab the wheel, and slide it off. You can see where the axle nut is peened over a little bit. We're just going to take a punch or a chisel and just try to bend it back a little bit. There we go. It's just going to move it a little bit. Using a 36mm socket, take the nut off. Make sure you can push that in, which you can see it's loose. Otherwise, you want to take a punch and just push it in with a hammer. You don't want to just hit a hammer right on the axle. It might mushroom the end of it. Take the ball joint nut off. Use a 19mm wrench. Loosen that up. And take that nut off. Now with the hammer, I'm just going to give it a tap on the side of the knuckle just to break the ball joint free from the knuckle. There is special front end tools that you could use. If you have one of those, use those. There we go. That's separated. There may be a shield that you have to remove from underneath here. And then just take a long punch, and on the back side of the CV axle, we'll just punch it outwards. Just get it to loosen up. That's separated. Just pull the shaft out of the knuckle. Right there. You can pull it out of the differential. And just slide it out. Carefully slide the new axle in. Get that lined up. If you have to, use a rubber mallet. Just tap it in. Go into the knuckle. Get that lined up. Now take the ball joint, get that lined up with the knuckle, and we'll get the nut started on top. I'm just going to use a pole jack underneath. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure that is going to keep the stud from spinning. Just be careful. I'll tighten down the nut. And then you want to tighten that down. If you have the ability to put a torque wrench on there, you want to torque that to 48 foot-pounds. Do the best you can. That's good. Lower the pole jack. I'll put the spindle nut on, the axle nut, and we'll tighten this down. I'm going to take two of the lug bolts, get those started. We're going to take a pry bar, just want to get these lined up. It's going to prevent the hub from spinning. Have that lined up on the floor. Then we're going to torque this nut to 310 foot-pounds. There we go. Pull that out. We can take the lug bolts out. And using a punch, we're just going to peen over the axle nut just so it doesn't loosen up. You don't have to hit it too hard. Just spin it around. Do the same on this side. It's good like that. Put the wheel on. Just line it up. Get the lug studs started. Snug those all down. Now we're going to torque the lug studs to 96 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. After finishing this installation, it's important to have an alignment done on your vehicle.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.